a plan in place. We have got so many of these sectors that have said, what is government waiting on? Look at our agricultural sector. Yeah, there are many agro-allied food processing zones. Why is Nigeria not an exporter of some of these products, cash crops, and so many of them? Why are we? We've got the population, we've got the numbers, we've got the people, we've got the market. Why are we not exporting? We've got so many mineral deposits. Are these things not processed and exported? If we can export palm oil in the 60s, why are we not exporting palm oil now? If we can export cocoa, why are we not exporting that cocoa? And this time around, cocoa is processed into quite a lot of things, even this chocolate, and so many of these things we consume. These things are there. Why can't we bring these things down here? There are so many we can do in this country. Apart from, what about automotive industry? What about textile industry? There are so many of them. These industries today are moribund, lying idly. They have collapsed, and we have got population without knowing what to do with that population, and without any form of control. These things are there. It's going to hurt us if we do not take practical and pragmatic steps to avert what is before us.
All right, before we open the phone lines, we are learning that WAEC is in crisis over results error. We are also learning that candidates have been urged to recheck new results after 48 hours. The students are protesting, the parents are slamming CBT plans. Now, the question is, at this point, why are they asked to recheck their results? Are we expecting WAEC to go over the scripts again, probably recheck to find out if some people were marked? What exactly does WAEC intend to do? Asking the students to recheck. What is expected to change, Tony?
Nothing is expected to change. They will remain what they are.
And if something changes?
I doubt. I'm saying I doubt nothing will change. The same set of people that have been there. So what would they come up with? You can't keep trying the same thing at all time expecting different results. So I don't see anything changing anytime soon unless we do a major overhaul and reform. So it's important we understand these principles of life. Life itself has a principle, and if you don't follow the principle of life, definitely you will be just there thinking of miracle. Anybody, because miracle this time around are those sometimes who expect miracles. Miracle, I love miracle, there's no doubt, but it should be a gift from God. It's not when you are lazy and you're expecting miracle. So I don't remember. I was actually trying to remember the name Lamidi Adedebo. My Lahaji Lamidi Adedebo, the political strongman of Ibadan politics. I remember how he died. That was the man I was actually trying to recall, that Obasanjo asked Ladoja to go and pay homage, go and pay tithe to Adedebo, and then he made Ladoja the governor. Alhaji Lamidi Adedebo. In fact, he brought about many house members. In fact, the political structure of Ibadan, for your state, was under his control. It's not how he impeached then governor. I think that was when I was talking about him. The name just came to my mind of how things were during the time of Obasanjo.
All right, then, we are taking a break at this point to attend to some commercials. Go to Facebook, drop your comment right under the video, and, of course, the post related to the show. When we come back, we open up the phone lines. It's been conversations concerning the statements credited to former governor of Anambra State, Senator Chris Ngige, and also the several other things arising from different parts of the country. WAEC is asking the students to check their results again in 48 hours. What do you think about that development? Do you think anything is going to change? Also, we are learning that 493 billion has supposedly been disbursed to the poorest of the poor in Nigeria. The question is from when to when, and from who to who. And also, we are also learning that there's been a flood alert. 198 communities and local governments are supposed to be on check, red alert. How many of them are prepared for what is to come? To stay.
Udala Radio 104.7 FM. Seriously authentic. nation.
Who go speak for Onitsha North 1 constituency?
Mimi Azikiwe.
Which party we dey follow?
Abga.
Trailblazer.
Obuzeme.
Vote Mimi Ifoma Azikiwe for Anambra State House of Assembly, Onitsha North Constituency 1. With Mimi, our voice go loud. With Abga, our future dey sure.
Quality bread, Wendy's bread, for your family breakfast. Wendy's bread, I'll pack it on the yellow. Wendy's bread, mama, papa, they like Wendy's bread, not it on the Wendy's bread, even children, they like Wendy's bread. Wendy's bread, Ninta. Wendy's bread, you get it better, tasty, we go sweet your belly. Wendy's bread, Wendy's Wendy's bread, the champion.
Wendy's bread, your tasty bread. You can contact us on our official address, Second Business Park, Enugu Road, GRA, beside Onitsha, Anambra State. We also have another branch at St. Michael Plaza at Tandy Road. Also contact us on 070-1149-1571. Wendy's bread, your tasty bread.
Wendy's bread.
The time is now. Senator Dr. David Mark, GCON, National Chairman of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, will lead the Grand Coalition Party to the official flag-off of the ADC gubernatorial campaign. Date, Friday, 8th August 2025. Venue, All Saints Cathedral, Onitsha. Time, 12 noon. Coalition partners from every political party in Anambra State are cordially invited to witness this epic moment of unity, progress, and a new political dawn. Come one, come all.
ADC, Wemnaka. ADC, Wemnaka. ADC, Wemnaka. Anambra State Take.
From the commercial city of Onitsha comes Udala Radio 104.7 FM, the voice of the region. Where authentic news and entertainment meet. Udala Radio 104.7 FM. Seriously authentic.
You're listening to The Polity. Get involved now.
It's absolutely your time to get involved. Put a call across to 0803-221-6973 or 0803-827-6694. Go to Facebook at Udala Radio 104.7 and drop your comment right under the live video. And of course, be as objective as possible. Stick to the 2 minutes mark. Go straight to the point. And turn down the volume on your radio set when you get on the line. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Good
Good
I don't know
morning.
if it's raining in your part of the country.
Yes, it is.
We have 7 days rain here. I hope that the flood is coming up here. It's none of us. You there on the shadow, everybody there, please, it's coming. They sent us a threat from Lokoja that the flood is coming in great fury. Please. This is, I have it on radio. Now to the issue at hand. This money, fucking up, my others is my name, sorry, good morning house. This money, this Among Us money, these people, that people is carrying their farm. Now, beginning from local judge down to Ayala, now, Bada. What do? We didn't have enough food now, yeah? And now, rain comes, and it's carrying everything along with it. And some of these people have borrowed money for their farms. You know the customer of our people, pies. They go falling into the river, and the flood carries them along with their crops. Are you giving them that money, are you going to drain the river Niger properly from Barrow down this way? 12 years ago, 2012, we had a similar experience. Now it's happening again. The money you are doing, who are you giving it to? Present administration. Who are you giving that money? Who? Where is our money now? Where are you giving it to? Please, I'm asking all of you here, please. Ask them. These people, every year in, year out, the government will come, go to the upland. We're going to stay for upland, though. This one, they go. Their dams will go. Cassava will go. Rice will go. And then we start and you say that a place like Ela, you will see rice to buy. You will see yam. And we're going to do a real no yam. Huh?
Food security being threatened.
Anyway, let me just excuse them.
All right.
Have yourself a good day. Thank you.
I understand your frustration, Odeze, because every time we talk about food security, we talk about farmer herder crises or killer herders disrupting farming activities. But here we have a bigger problem. Nature. I mean, water, the rain is supposed to help farming do better, but now it's becoming a threat to farmers. Good morning. Are you there?
My name is Honorable George.
Go ahead, George.
You see, let me start with Ngige. Ngige, I just say what he's saying, like what the speaker said. Let's admit the fact first that he did not win the election. Because all the thing that he's coming out to say is just blah blah blah. What I say blah blah is that you reach agreement with those people. You reach agreement with them. And you understand that reaching agreement with them, you are not going to win the election. They are going to do everything within their power to rig you in. Yes, it's a nice thing that you fight against them and try to stood your ground to do what is right. But if the system that brought you in is corrupt, there's no two ways about it. The foundation, once the foundation is corrupt, it's corrupt. So anything that you see in that office, you take. If you want to cry and stay far for us to have sympathy, but we won't have that kind of sympathy because what brought you to the office is a corrupt system. Like our former president, President Adwa, I said that you know that the system that brought this into power is faulty, is corrupt. At least Nigeria for the standard part. So let's admit the fact first that what brought him to power is a corrupt party that brought him to power. Like the question that you asked, there's a big difference within the administration of Obasanjo and this present administration today. Because in terms of Obasanjo, yes, he was just doing his own political lifestyle, doing the thing the way he understands he wants to do it. It was not affecting the poor masses of the country, it was not affecting the individuals in the country. But this one is saying in politics at the same time doing things that will affect the poor masses. The masses coming out and telling me that they are going to distribute money. Who is going to receive that money? You told them that you are going to take away subsidy, that you're going to use the money to do some infrastructure. Do you tell them that taking away subsidy is the money that you will be sharing for the poor masses? Is there any time you make that comment? We need to be serious in this country. We cannot just wait till that 2027 and let us know what's going to happen. If talking about this government, we are all tired for this government. Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you. 0803-221-6973. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Please, my name is Francis, calling from Onitsha.
Let's hear you, Francis.
Please, the topic of today about the system of government in Nigeria. You must know one thing. Nigeria is a drama. And all my life, at the age of 5 years, I have been seeing dramas happening in all sectors of government in Nigeria, or governance in Nigeria. Now, this current government in power promised good change in the country. What is the change we are seeing?
Are you there? Hello? Okay, we have to let you go. Let's take another call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my speaker, Tony Mbeki.
You're welcome. It's good to have you.
Good morning, my sister, Franklin, and my sister there.
Go ahead.
Chisom. This is the voice of Honorable Mrs. Okoye from our Ancient Kingdom.
Go ahead, please.
Concerning the issue, 2 minutes is not enough to speak about it. But I will just time. Cut it off. Make time available. So what is happening is this. Somebody asked a question. I mean, the Franklin asked a question about the present government and the passenger own. The difference. The difference is they are very the same. But the difference is that the policy of Ngige is wonderful. I mean, wrong Ngige, a passenger. He put a good policy that bring proof, bring our economy better. Because we know that we came out from the military. So passenger and those that are working with him, watch out some policies that is very wonderful. But the bad thing on this one is that there are no good policy. And the judiciary help use our passenger too much. But this time is that judiciary is nowhere to be found. Judiciary is not judiciary again. See what they are doing. This is what happened during the Gige. And at this time now. See what is happening in River State. You see, the government of this time is dictator. Dictator. See what they are doing. Now they are trying to
We should be rounding off
in
now.
River State.
We should be rounding off.
Is it worth to do it? So let me a man with a lion heart. I knew him very well. I knew what happened. Seruga and all those things. But that is a story for another day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 0803-221-6973, 0803-827-6694. 2 minutes. Go ahead. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The honorable in the house. Good morning to everyone under the age of my voice. I am Honorable Olisa Mbeki. I'm calling from Territory.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, I don't want to talk about Ngige. Because the past is the past. Ngige just wants his voice to be heard once again. Because people have somehow gradually been forgotten about that name. Because after they sold APC to us, and they served under Buhari, now Tinubu is on board. They have been abandoned. So people know to remember them again. So he wants his name to be heard once again. So I don't want to talk about that. Now, you see the politics of Nigeria today. Believe you me, we can never, under this current system that Nigeria operates, get a good leader. It's not possible. It can only take someone like Peter Obi, that is if at all he managed to get in there. If at all the powers that be will allow him to smell that seed, it will only take someone like him to revive the system of this country. For it to work. Just like yesterday, someone was saying, can he take 1 term to do this and do that? Peter Obi can use that 1 term, just like Story said, to set a standard, make policies that will work for the person that will come in. But they will not allow him because the system is corrupt. Just like what is happening in Anambra State now. What happened to the not too young to wrong bill that was signed by the former president? Now, look at what is happening in Anambra State now. The Anambra State government.
Are you there? Hello?
Campaign. 15 million for you to post your campaign, whatever. Imagine me now, if I'm contesting, maybe someone sponsored me now, I buy the form, everything. Where will I get the 15 million naira to pay for advert? Is that all wickedness? It's the same people who contribute, that the same people recycling the system. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. Let's hear what you have to say. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Tony from Ebuka.
Go ahead.
To me, of course, that's not the worst president to have produced in this nation. He disappointed us what will come from the ministry. All these political talks we see today, all these criminals in our political system, introduce them. Forget about the economy. Only what you can give people is credible election. That is the only thing you can give any nation. Give them credible election that the credible people will came in. Moment you made it as a I don't know how to describe it during his days. That's why all these people will leave America, don't leave their business, don't leave their 419 and join the system. And today we are all suffering. And people are telling me doing it. People enjoy. Who enjoy? I know what I buy rice in Abacha season, and I know what I bought it when Abacha came. Everything go up. Everywhere, crisis everywhere. In Ondo State, Mimiko was leading in election, and when people see online, and Obasanjo and Morisi announced the result. Where people see voting, the results have been announced in Abuja. What the election? Obasanjo laid a very bad foundation that allowed these men we are seeing today to come into political system and hijack it. He know it. Forget about his nationalism, economic. What the whole economic? Where is it today? What all does the economic include? Where is it? The people he brought in, the system he brought in, have destroyed all. PDP share the money. Obasanjo want to be a life president in Nigeria. If I thought they allow him here, top tenor. You want to go top tenor, they stop him. And that is the quarrel with him and Atiku did today. Because Atiku signed a grant and make sure that it's not succeed. So anybody praising Obasanjo, he laid the foundation of all these elections we are seeing today. Thank you.
All right then. So he thinks Obasanjo laid the foundation for all of the anomalies today. And I asked you when we are conversing, Tony, why do we then still have Obasanjo being counted a hero? I mean, when he says jump, it's like, how high, daddy? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're right. My name is Wabugu. I'm calling from
Go ahead, Mwabugu. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah, please, I just want to thank my brother, Tony Mbeki. I bow for him. He's a marvelous journalist, honestly. I pray God to keep him. We are proud of him. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
All right then. You can go to Facebook at Udala Radio 104.7 and drop your comment. We are live there. 0803-221-6973, 083827-6694. Hello, good morning. Are you there?
Good morning, Udala.
Good morning.
Thank you. So, right now, I'm PC calling from Ukwele.
Go ahead, Casey.
Yeah, it's nice to hear all the analysis. But I want to possibly tell our people the man Obasanjo is. Now, I thought he's the right person that brought corruption into our politics. What happens to Quebec, just whatever I said, Tony help me. Then goes ahead Panambra State, who brought his destruction. Even though they asked him, it is on some table, which you have vote is counted as my own work counted. Then what happened? Then the transition of the state government was stalled and get into the position. And you know the position of at least only you, everybody know who is here.
Hello.
He can't go out of us. Like he can't go over there. Like somebody who brought something. You can't even drop your there. I don't know.
I think the network is for is.
That's why we are quiet so much and just ready. People can jump in to get or become a presidential of every Nigerian government.
All right then. Your network is a bit messy, so we didn't exactly get everything you had to say. But you two can join the conversation. We still have a couple of minutes before we take down the curtain on today's edition of the show. 0803-221-6973, 0803-827-6694. Let's see what we have on Facebook. All right, then let's, Tony, you'd like to react to some of the things that have been said so far. You know, when we were having the conversation, I asked you about Obasanjo's place in all of this, but let's see what this person has to say. Good morning. Are you there?
Yes, good morning, Udala FM.
Good morning. Please be a little louder.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Okay. I think, okay, my name is Michael.
Go ahead, Michael. Go ahead.
If we are to analyze the legacy of Obasanjo, we should be doing that having in mind or not forgetting the fact that he is an African leader. Africa, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Africa is a different place entirely. Now, judging by everybody that has ruled this country since inception till now, nobody have outperformed him. Whatever lapses we think he had when he was in office.
Hello. You may need to reconnect. Let's see what's on Facebook, Tony, before you react.
Okay, so let's look at the reactions we have here on this Facebook page. We have a couple of them now. So let's see this very one. There's one from Dr. Molebara. Okay, so let's see what she's saying. She says, the claims of hunger is not exaggerated. People are suffering and dying of hunger and frustration. That coastal white elephant project is just to siphon our hard-earned money. This government has succeeded in mortgaging the future of our children through flamboyant and frivolous spendings. What a misplaced priority. Then Chukwudi Joshua says Senator Chris Ngige challenged godfatherism because he was already made or rich prior joining politics. A poor person who is being helped or being sponsored may not have the temerity to challenge his or her sponsor, otherwise called godfatherism. Examples: can Governor Wifru challenge Omahi? And he said Omahi defeated those who installed him because he was rich. And he says again, Okowa and Sheriff of Delta State, if every contester would have money to sponsor him or herself, godfatherism would die naturally.
I think it takes us back to what it costs to sponsor yourself.
And then the final one we have here is from Fakosi. He says he's watching from Vietnam, and he says godfatherism is a huge crime against the innocent Nigerian citizens, and is the main reason why the nation only succeeded in producing monsters or political gladiators who are very, very powerful individuals instead of powerful institutions. As I'm now witnessing and enjoying this same climb and other developed countries all over the world, Nigerians should all rise up to kill this monster before it consumes all of us, especially now that their headmaster is in the helm of the country's affairs. Okay, thank you for the kind words. And then Solomon of Olube says he is watching from Ezag in Enugu State, and he says, I just want to thank you people. Okay, thank you, Solomon, for thanking us.
All right then, Tony. Let's round off. What are your last words, especially concerning all the questions that have been raised so far?
I don't know if I can remember any question raised, but
I mean, somebody was asking why, what's his name? So forgive my manners. Olusegun Obasanjo seems to still have this God image, regardless of everything that he's been likened to.
I remember Obasanjo pontificates himself as the apostle of know all. I remember when he handed over to Shehu Shagari. Immediately he handed over to Shehu Shagari in 1979. He came back criticizing the government on a number of issues, on a number of politics and policies of the government. And I recall Chubo Karibo, who was the then special advisor to President Shehu Shagari on political matters, fixed Obasanjo head on. He called him a matter of unprintable names. And they had this issue, and Obasanjo swore, regretted ever handing over to Shehu Shagari because he appointed him, anointed him. He was his protege, somebody who have held some positions as Commissioner General, Minister, and was a teacher from Sokoto. And how it happened. and we've seen Obasanjo criticize virtually every administration. He did so to the point that Abacha got him in prison. In fact, he was accused of plotting a coup against Abacha. We saw how he also criticized IBB. He criticized everybody. And then, in fact, he was given the opportunity, with all your criticisms, now take the opportunity to make Nigeria that very thing you had ever wanted, and he disappointed again. We saw that. And when he handed over to Herodua, he continued his criticism. So the point I'm trying to make is Obasanjo see himself as an apostle of knowing all and somebody who is incorrigible. But we've seen some of the things he played, the roles he played in enthronement of corrupt electoral system through Maurice Iwu. I like when somebody pointed it out earlier on. Maurice Iwu. In fact, elections will be on. Results have been announced. While elections, people are still on the queue. You didn't know what happened during this period. Quite a lot happened. But the truth remains that Obasanjo, no matter how bad he is, or no matter how you see him, he had his own good sides. There is no person that wouldn't have a good side. He had his own good side. He was a nationalist, and he had the interests of this country mostly at heart. But then he went about it in a way that would make him to cut corners to get or to achieve whatever he wanted to achieve. That's the truth.
All right, Franklin, what would be your last word?
Tony described the two sides of Obasanjo, and I have to end this very way. There is Obasanjo in every one of us. So choose the part you want to play.
All right, thank you, gentlemen, for your contribution this morning. This is where we take down the curtain on this week's edition of the Polity, definitely making a return on Monday. Like I would always say, the Nigeria you desire starts with you. Do the right thing. Good morning. My name is Chisom Chinedu. See you on Monday.
Udala FM